In this video, we'll go through exam questions that cover the entry 2 criteria, read, write, order and compare numbers up to 200. You can locate these on the MathsMaths.com website under entry 2. So we'll go through questions from different exam boards. We'll start with questions from the non-calculator paper, and then we'll move to the calculator paper. So we've got the first question here coming from Edexcel. Alex needs to buy petrol. He goes to the nearest service station that is open. Which service station does he choose? Tick the correct answer. So he wants the nearest one. Looking at the options that we have, we've got the first one, distance 7 kilometers, closed. So we're looking for an open one, as we said. The nearest one that is open. So that's not one of the options that we're after. Second one, distance 19 kilometers, open. So that's one that we could consider. Distance 23 kilometers, closed. So again, that's a no, because it's closed, just like the first one. Then we have distance 17 kilometers, open. So that's a good one. Distance 22 kilometers, open. That's another good one. Distance 15 kilometers, closed. So we're not going to consider this last one because it's closed. So we're looking, out of these three, which one is the nearest? So we're looking for the lowest number out of 19, 17, 22. So which number would we read first when we count? Is it 19, 17 or 22? That is 17. 19 would come after that, and then 22. So the nearest one is the one with a distance of 17 kilometers and is open. Jay has £95 to buy a greenhouse. Write 95 in words. So this means we're going to use letters to write the number. $95. Kay knows that these activities use a lot of water. Having a bath, 80 litres. Washing clothes, 37 litres. Using the shower, 75 litres. Washing dishes, 23 litres. Put the activities in order of how much water they use. Start with the activity that uses the least water. So we're going to look for the lowest number out of 80, 37, 75 and 23. So if you were counting, which of these numbers would you say first? 80, 37, 75 or 23? 20. That comes before 30, before 70, before 80. So 23 is the lowest amount. So we're going to write 23 first. Then between 80, 30 and 70, 30 will come next. So 37 will come after 23. Is it 80 or 75? Well, 75 comes before 80. So if you focus on the first digit of these numbers, You've got 2 and then 3, 7, 8. They are in order, starting with the smallest. Put these measures in order. Start with the smallest. We've got 175 milliliters, 75 milliliters, 108 milliliters, 59 milliliters. So they're all in milliliters. For that reason, we only need to focus on the number. Let's find the smallest of them all. So 75 and 59, they are under 100, they're below 100. Whereas 175 and 108, they are above. So that means we need to start with one of these two. 75, 59. 59 is smaller. 59. 75. 50 is smaller than 70. So 59 is smaller than 75. So we've done these two. Now between 175 and 108. They both have 100. So let's focus on the rest of the digits. Okay, so 175. This is 108. 8 is much smaller than 75. So that's why 108 is much smaller than 175. And we've got them now in order. A shop sells packs of herbs in these different weights. We've got 75 grams, 125 grams, 100 grams, 55 grams. Write the weights in order, starting with the heaviest. So they're all in grams, which means we only need to focus on the numbers: 75, 100, 125, and 55. It says we need to start with the heaviest, so that's the one that weighs more. So which of these numbers is the highest, is the greatest? Is it 75, 125, 100, or 55? 75, that is below 100. 125, that is above 100. 100, that's just 100. 55 is below 100. So the only one that is above 100 is this one, 125. And that's the highest of them all. So I'm going to write that first. Then out of these three, we've got 100 coming next, because the other two are below 100. 75 and 55 are below 100. So now, which one is greater, 75 or 55? If you listen to the words 75 and then 55, 70 is higher than 50. So 75 is higher than 55. So we've now got them in order, starting with the heaviest. A garden centre manager asks his assistant to file these invoices in number order, starting with the biggest number. So we've got invoice number 117, then 178, 182, 89. In which order should the assistant file these invoices? So we're starting with the biggest number. As we can see, some of these numbers are above 100. One of them is under 100. So this will be the last one because it's the smallest. Out of 117, 178, and 182, which of them is the biggest? All three of them start with 100, so they are 100 and something. For that reason, we need to focus on that second part, that something. So 117, 178, 182. 17 is the number that you'd read way before you go to 78 or 82 if you were counting. So 117 is the number that would come after 89. So if 89 is the smallest, 117 is the next smallest one. So it's not the greatest, but the next smallest. Then out of 178 and 182, the next smallest number is 178 because 78 is smaller than 82. So the biggest number is 182. So where have we got that? Option A, that is not the same as what we have. Option B, that is the one that we have. So that's the correct one. The supervisor receives a bonus payment on each day when the garden centre sells more than 75 rose plants. In week 1, the supervisor did not receive a bonus, so they must have been lower than 75. The table shows the sales of rose plants in week 2. So we've got the number of rose plants sold on Monday, 83, Tuesday, 62, Wednesday, 94, Thursday, 79, Friday, 84, Saturday, 110, Sunday, 71. Which days will the supervisor receive a bonus? Tick the days. So we're looking for numbers that are higher than 75, like 76, 77, 78, and so on. Looking at 83. 80 is higher than 70. So 83 is higher than 75. So we're going to tick that. Tuesday we've got 62. 60 is lower than 70. So 62 is lower than 75. So we're not going to tick that. Wednesday we've got 94. 90 is greater than 70. So 94 is greater than 75. Then we have 79. So 75, the next number would be 76, then 77, then 78, then 79. So 79 is greater than 75, so we're going to tick it. Friday, we've got 84. 80 is greater than 70, so automatically that is greater. We're going to tick it. 110. 75 is below 100, whereas 110 is above 100. So we're going to tick that as well. Sunday, 71. Right, so 70 and 70. That means we need to look at the units in there. 71 will come before 75. So we've got 71, 72, 73, 74, and then 75. So 71 is smaller than 75, and we're not going to tick it. So we'll have Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday being ticked, not the other days. The weather forecast for the UK next week is 20 degrees Celsius every day. Here is the weather forecast for Spain next week. So we've got Monday, 24 degrees Celsius, Tuesday, 23 degrees Celsius, Wednesday, 19, Thursday, 18, Friday, 22, Saturday, 25, Sunday, 28. Which days will be warmer in Spain than in the UK? Tick all those days. So we're looking for numbers that are greater than 20. So 21, 22, 23, and so on. 24 on Monday. That is higher than 20. So we're going to tick it. Tuesday, 23. Again, that's higher than 20. Wednesday is 19. That's below 20, so we're not going to tick it. Thursday again is 18, below 20. So we're not going to tick it either. Friday, 22. Again, that is above 20. Saturday, 25. That is above 20. Sunday, 28. So that is above 20 as well. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday ticked, but not the other 2 days. Put the following numbers in order: 176, 63, 113, 140, 128. We're going to put them in order, starting with the smallest. So, out of these numbers, only 63 is below 100. The rest of them are above 100. Because when you read them, you notice 176, 113, 140, 128. All of them that I've just read have 3 digits. 176, 113, 140, 128. The one that is below 100 has only 2 digits. So that is 63. That comes first. 2 digits because it has only the tens and the units. So 60 is the tens, 3 is the units. Then what comes next? Which one is the smallest out of 176, 113, 140, 128? So if you focus on what comes after the 100, listen to that. 176, 113, 140, 128. So, which one is the smallest out of 76, 13, 40, 28? 13 is the smallest. That's why 113 is going to be the next number here. Out of 76, 40, and 28, which one is the smallest? That is 28. So 128 is the next biggest number. Out of 76 and 40, which one is the smallest? That's 40. So 140 is the next number, and then 176. We'll now move to calculator questions, questions that come from the calculator papers. You don't necessarily need to use a calculator, but you're allowed to. So we've got this first calculator question. Lucy looks at the waiting times for buses. We've got waiting times for buses. Bus 2 to town centre, 3 minutes. Bus 4 to station, 20 minutes. Bus 5 to town centre, 7 minutes. Bus 7 to town centre, 18 minutes. Bus 8 to station, 9 minutes. Bus 11 to airport, 6 minutes. Bus 13 to station, 14 minutes. Lucy takes a bus to the station. She takes the bus with the least waiting time. Which bus does Lucy take? So we've got buses going to station, town centre, airport. We're only focusing on the buses that go to the station. So bus 4 goes to the station, bus 8 goes to the station, bus 13 goes to the station as well. The rest of them go to town centre or airport. So she takes the bus with the least waiting time. So we've got the waiting time for bus 4, which is 20 minutes. For bus 8, that is 9 minutes. And then bus 13, 14 minutes. Which of these numbers, 20, 9 or 14, is the lowest? 9 is the lowest because that's below 10. 14 is above 10 and 20 is way above 10. So that is 9 minutes, bus 8. Lucy buys hot food for lunch. She wants to pay less than £5. Which food will Lucy buy? Tick the correct answer. So it's hot food that is less than £5. So we're only focusing on hot food, not cold food. So this one, for example, is cold. This one is cold. This one is cold as well. So it's the pizza, the curry, or the pie. The pie costs £4, so that is less than £5. So we're going to tick it. Curry costs £6, which is above £5, so we can't tick that. And pizza costs £8, which is above £5. So the only option that should be ticked is the pie. Kevin makes a list of the items that people have borrowed. Fiction books 186, non-fiction books 92, children's books 168, DVDs 23. Write the numbers in order, starting with the smallest. So 186 and 168, they are above 100, whereas 92 and 23, they are below 100. Which one of them two is smallest, 23 or 92? 20 is much smaller than 90, so 23 is smaller than 92. So we're going to write 23 first, followed by 92, and then focusing on 186 and 168. 186 and 168. 60 will come before 80, so that is smaller. 168 is smaller than 186. Daisy writes down the distance she travels each day. We've got Monday 119 kilometers, Tuesday 109 kilometers, Wednesday 191 kilometers, Thursday 190 kilometers, Friday 101 kilometers. On which day does she travel the furthest distance? So all of these are in kilometers, which means to compare them, we only focus on the numbers. So we're looking at which day she travels the furthest distance. So we're looking for the greatest number out of 119, 109, 191, 190, 101. So they're all above 100. That means we need to focus on the rest. So 119, 109, 191, then 90, then 1. So which number is the greatest out of 19, 9, 91, 90 and 1? 91 is the greatest of them all. That's why 191 is the biggest number. So that is happening on Wednesday. You could also just focus on the second digit, like 1 here, 0, 9, 9 and 0. And that means that 9 is the greatest of these. So then you look at the third digit, that's a 1 and that's a 0. 1 is greater for that. 191 is the greatest of them all. Write these measurements in order, starting with the largest. So we've got 96 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 20 kilometers and 82 kilometers. They're all in kilometers, so that means we need to focus on the numbers to compare them. We're looking for the largest, right? So 3 is below 10, so that drops out, is the smallest of them all. And the next bigger one would be 20. That is way below 82 or 96. Then when comparing 82 with 96, 96 is the largest because 90 is greater than 80. So we're going to put 96 first, then we'll put 82 because 80 is greater than 20. So then we'll put 20 and finally 3 kilometers. So we've got some days and the temperatures. Monday 13 degrees, Tuesday 9 degrees, Wednesday 10 degrees and Thursday 14 degrees Celsius. Which day has the coldest temperature? The coldest temperature would be when we've got the lowest number out of 13, 9, 10 or 14. And we know that is 9 because 9 is below 10. The other numbers are either above 10 or exactly 10. So 9 is below 10. That's why we're going to say Tuesday. And this is the end of the questions.